The world number 1 battles home favorite Alex de Minaur in a heated quarterfinal as Melbourne's extreme weather and a decades-long Aussie drought add drama to the 2026 Australian Open. The 2026 Australian Open is heating up, literally and figuratively, as Carlos Alcaraz and Alex de Minaur prepare to battle it out in a blockbuster men's quarterfinal on the iconic Rod Laver Arena. With the tournament inching towards its dramatic conclusion, tennis fans around the world are tuning in, eager to see if the world number 1 can continue his relentless march toward a first Melbourne crown, or if the last Aussie standing can finally break through his infamous quarterfinal barrier. It's top seed versus home favorite, and the stakes couldn't be higher. The anticipation for this clash has been building for days. Scheduled as the final match on day 10, Alcaraz and de Minaur are set to take the court after the women's quarterfinal between Coco Gauff and Alina Svitolina, which kicks off at 8 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. That means the two men could be stepping into the spotlight around 10 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time, hopefully early enough to dodge the worst of the extreme heat forecasted for Melbourne on Tuesday. But will the weather play a role in the outcome? Only time will tell. For Alex de Minaur, this match represents more than just another shot at a Grand Slam semifinal. The Australian 6th seed has reached the quarterfinals of a major 6 times, 5 of those coming in just the past 2 seasons, yet he's never managed to book a spot in the last 4. The pressure is on, especially as the home crowd dreams of seeing an Australian man lift the trophy for the first time since Mark Edmondson's triumph back in 1976. That's a drought spanning 5 decades, and de Minaur knows exactly what's at stake. Playing at home is always special. The energy from the crowd gives me that extra push, de Minaur said in a pre-match interview. I know my record in quarterfinals isn't great, but every time I step out here, I believe this could be the one. According to tournament statistics, de Minaur's 0-5 head-to-head record against Alcaraz looms large. Their last encounter at the ATP Finals in November saw the Spaniard come from 3-5 down in the first set tiebreak, eventually clinching victory 7-6, 7-5, 7-2. Alcaraz has taken matches from de Minaur on every surface, indoor hard, outdoor clay, and even grass. It's a daunting prospect for any challenger. On the other side of the net, Carlos Alcaraz is chasing history of his own. The Spanish superstar, already world number 1 and the tournament's top seed, is gunning for his maiden Australian Open title, a win that would complete his career Grand Slam. Despite his youth, Alcaraz exudes confidence and composure beyond his years. I'm feeling good, my game is in a great place, and I'm just taking it one match at a time, Alcaraz told ESPN earlier this week. Alex is a tough opponent, especially here. The crowd will be behind him, but I love big matches. The atmosphere at Rod Laver Arena is expected to be electric, with local fans rallying behind their last singles hope. The Australian Open has always been known for its passionate crowds, and Tuesday promises to be no exception. Organizers are keeping a close eye on the weather, as the forecasted heatwave could test the endurance and tactics of both players. Tournament officials have already taken precautionary steps throughout the event, adjusting schedules and providing extra hydration breaks to help athletes cope with the searing conditions. For those unable to snag a ticket to Melbourne Park, there's no shortage of ways to catch the action. Australian viewers can stream the match for free on 9Now, though the platform is geo-restricted to users within Australia. International fans, however, have found creative solutions. VPN services like ExpressVPN allow users to connect to Australian servers, unlocking 9Now's live coverage from anywhere in the world. ExpressVPN, in particular, boasts servers in 105 countries, fast connection speeds, and a 30-day money-back guarantee, a handy workaround for die-hard tennis followers unwilling to miss a moment. Meanwhile, UK audiences can tune in to TNT Sports or stream online via Discovery+, while fans in the United States have live access through ESPN and Tennis Channel. The global reach of the Australian Open has never been more apparent, with millions expected to follow every rally, breakpoint, and dramatic twist as the tournament barrels toward its finale. Elsewhere on day 10, the women's draw has already produced its share of fireworks. Aryna Sabalenka, the top seed from Belarus, dispatched Iva Jovic of the United States with a commanding 6-3, 6-0 performance. Alexander Zverev, the third seed from Germany, survived a four-set battle against American Lerner Tien, prevailing 6-3, 6-7, 5, 6-1, 7-6, 3. The day's schedule is packed, but all eyes will be on Alcaraz and de Minaur when they step onto the blue hard court. For de Minaur, overcoming the mental hurdle of his quarterfinal record may be just as tough as breaking Alcaraz's physical and tactical dominance. "He's beaten me 5 times, but every match is different," de Minaur said. "I've learned from each one, and I'm ready to give everything for the fans and for myself." The Australian's speed and tenacity are legendary, but he'll need to bring his absolute best to topple the top seed. Alcaraz, for his part, remains focused but wary. "Alex never gives up. He's a fighter, and I know it's going to be a battle," he told reporters. "I'm excited for the challenge." The Spaniard's blend of power, agility, and tactical acumen has made him nearly unbeatable on tour, but the pressure of the moment, and the weight of history, can do funny things to even the most seasoned pros. As the sun rises over Melbourne and the tension builds, tennis fans everywhere are counting down to what promises to be a classic encounter. Will Alcaraz extend his unbeaten run against de Minaur and keep his Grand Slam dream alive? Or can the Aussie finally deliver the performance of a lifetime, sending the home crowd into raptures and ending a 50-year wait for a local men's champion? One thing's for sure, with the Australian Open approaching its thrilling climax, every serve, volley, and break point matters more than ever. As the action unfolds on Rod Laver Arena, the world will be watching, eagerly awaiting the next chapter in this unforgettable tournament.